3 weeks, I haven't uploaded a video. I missed you guys. I went on a vacation. I went to the snow. I had some meditation. I feel great. I'm refreshed. The content loadout for 2023, it's gonna be our best year. I was gonna start this video off jumping on the Mark IV Supra, obviously by the title and thumbnail, but we went to go move Miley from her spot, and Miley's having problems. I think this is just the start of the new year. The airbag system took a crap on us, so the car is currently dumped out right now, and poor Dylan and Calvin have been trying to move Miley out of the bay for what seems like the last hour now. So we're gonna get this out of the way, and then we'll show you what we have coming in store for the Mark IV Supra today. Is Randy here?
Damn, this thing's tight.
Is that Eliminate? Is that Randy from Eliminate in the car? Yo! Oh, it's just Calvin. Dude, you look like my friend Randy there for a second. This is some sick, oh, nice controller. Sick.
I'm fixing it.
Super.
That's all you need to know.
Look at this.
Super dope.
Look how sick this is. I can't even put the key, but that's to a Supra, don't worry. But anyways, I can't even put the key under there. Okay. It's stop. No, just hold on for a moment.
Can you tell I'm stressed?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
a shot of you fully stressed.
Boxer motor things, am I right? Ugh.
You can't stall it.
Boxers just always having problems. Is it stuck?
I just foresee it. Look at the front. I foresee it being stuck.
The only thing we can do is like get a straighter valve.
Oh, he had an idea. I know that way too well.
I
Wow.
hope so. I hope so. Give me a straight, Calvin. TJ, just watch the casters on that door.
Yeah, you're good. Dude, the car's so good. Great way to start off the new year.
Slowly go back. At least you have AC running.
Oh my God. How many phone calls am I gonna get today?
Hello.
This is a bad idea waiting to go worse.
Okay, good, go. Okay. Yeah, fuck it, that's good. This is exactly where we wanted to leave it. Great job, Calvin.
I turned it off. Wait, can we?
Stop wasting our battery.
I'm charging it. It's charging. Right now, it's charging.
With the Supra on the lift, we're gonna be rotating into new parts of the Supra. Now, the car currently makes about 750 wheels, something like that. There's something that's coming up in the near future that I can't say what it is. I don't wanna get in trouble for saying what it is, so I'm just gonna say we're doing this thing. And for this thing, I wanna make more power. So to make more power, the only thing we really need to do is just add some supporting mods and get it tuned. We currently have a JZ in the Supra, obviously, and we have a built head with BC 272 cams, head studs, so we pretty much have a built head on top of the stock bottom end. This can make 1,000 horsepower. Can it survive on 1,000 horsepower? No, it can't, but it can definitely take a few hits. I'm kind of just gonna lay it out there, and we're gonna be making a kill map with our tuner, Danny, next week. That makes 1,000. That's what we're aiming for, 1,000 crank. So before we even get to that, we're gonna be upgrading the drive shaft today. We're gonna be putting stronger axles, and that's pretty much the only thing we need. Our turbo should be good, the motor should be okay, and we're also gonna be removing the blow-off valve today because I really wanna get that that we have in the S14, and all we need to do that is just remove the blow-off valve. So we'll be taking that off today and welding it shut. The shop currently looks like a mess. There are parts everywhere, there's boxes on the floor. It looks disgusting. Now, I could tell you the reason why everything is a mess right now, but I have a new place where we discuss things and show behind the stuff, and that is a new channel. We've created a second channel called TJ Hunt Clips. I'm gonna link it down below. We are uploading every day on that channel, and it's pretty much clips that are behind the scenes or just things that never made it to this main channel. So if you feel like you can't get enough, if you wanna see more of Pepper's cheeks, or if you want to see more of Dylan's ugly thumbs, insert pictures of thumbs, click the channel down below, go subscribe to TJ Hunt Clips, and you'll know the reason why the shop looks like a mess right now, because we have something super exciting happening that channel's been getting for the past week. Now let's get into today's video.
Dirty son of a bitch.
Hold on, Dylan, wait.
Just get a close-up of his
I need to
of his
Photoshop
thumb.
these in the
Pat,
video.
you wanted to see something?
Yeah.
That's the good one.
Oh.
Check this out, baby. What's that look like?
Oh, yeah.
Something I've never addressed as to why we actually share this space with Throttle, but we talk about it a little bit on the Clips channel, so go subscribe to the Clips channel, but we'll get into that in a few days. But Throttle's been building this Mark IV Supra. This thing is slow as dirt. Not sure why they even have it.
I can't show you what's on the table. You're gonna have to blur that out.
It's,
Something spicy.
It's a very fast Supra, but they're not going a certain direction that they were doing. They've kind of rerouted. So It literally, like, I don't know how the timing ended up like this, but they literally in shop had 1,000 horsepower rated axles and a carbon fiber drive shaft. So parts that didn't get used on this car, I was like, yeet, let's take it. So we have a brand new carbon fiber drive shaft that I just was able to buy off of Throttle. To be honest, I don't even know the real benefits of having a carbon fiber drive shaft. Is it just easier to get the rotation to spin? Is it stronger? I'm sure Quinn knows.
It's stronger and it's lighter, and it's
So
much more
it's almost
durable.
like a lightweight
Yeah.
flywheel to a certain degree.
To a degree, yeah. This thing has like maybe 2 passes on, so it's literally brand new. Got all the adapter plates, everything you need to get it on the car, and we've already done all the hard work, which is figuring out how it all goes together. So
We love that. We love that over here. Right, Dylan?
Yeah. Yep. I love it.
Shout out to Throttle, because we're just taking their used parts. Today's video is sponsored by one of my most favorite companies in the world, and that is Factor. It's no secret that I live a very hectic and busy lifestyle. And I'll be honest, that lifestyle used to lead to a lot of unhealthy eating habits. Fast food, roast foods that's not healthy for you, or sometimes even just skipping meals. But ever since I've started getting Factor delivered to my door, I've been eating clean, I've been eating healthy, and most importantly, it's been tasting good. Factor offers keto, calorie smart, chef's choice, and vegan plus veggie options, which includes seafood, meat, and plant-based meals. Factor cuts out stressful meal planning and extensive prepping so meals come together in just minutes. The meals arrive pre-prepared and ready to eat within 2 minutes, which is faster than ordering takeout. Now I know this is cliche to say, but it actually tastes amazing. There are a ton of options out there for pre-made foods and nothing compares to Factor. There's often times where I decide not to cook or even go out for myself because of how easy I can just make a meal within seconds and eat it, and it tastes great. Head over to factor75.com/hunt60 where you can receive up to 60% off of your first box. This is a game changer, folks. I'm talking to you behind the camera. Do yourself a favor, get some Factor meals, and make your life easier. Thank you so much to Factor for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to it. I wonder why this shop is a mess. I can't get anywhere. Find out on TJ Hunt Clips. Sheesh. So that thing just rolls off in the background.
Shatters.
He's a robot, if you didn't know. He's actually just a hired robot.
D-
AI and
unpause him,
Elon.
unpause him.
Elon's just gotten so incredible. Oh, it's shutting down. Oh, restart.
Hey, dude, let's have a great day, everyone.
Something that I also really don't address as much as I feel like I should, or maybe I've been hiding it, I just haven't addressed it because of that reason, is this Mark IV. We built this 4 years ago, something like that, and it's the level of what we do stuff today, this doesn't really meet my standard, and I'm like kind of a little bit embarrassed of it. Not embarrassed of the car, but just like the fit and finish and the quality of just like the parts around the car and just the aesthetic. I feel like I just want to get it out of the way so I don't see comments about it. This thing is super rough exteriorly, and I'm just gonna expose myself. Both front fenders are cracked because we tried to roll them, and then this front tire is so aggressive that the paint's coming up everywhere, and it's very embarrassing. And it's on both sides. This front bumper fitment is kind of trash, and it has like this awkward hood gap that you can't see right now, but there's like holes that are drilled out here, and it's just disgusting. There's no overflow on the coolant. So whenever it gets too hot or it gets too cold and the pressure changes, it spits out coolant right here and just spits everywhere. So all this like orange rust looking stuff, that's all orange coolant. The engine bay is super faded. So you have this like faded black with like really worn out original paint, and it just looks terrible. The rear bumper has this like wear and sun damage coming through. So it's like almost like looks like it's missing paint right here. And there's also like this scratch and exposed plastic, and it's just, man, it's ugly. So first off, we're gonna go ahead and try to take off the blow-off valve. So Dylan just took off the coupler for the intake manifold, and we're gonna try to take this off without having to remove the front bumper, because removing the front bumper on this Supra kind of sucks because there's 2 bolts on either side that are just a nightmare to get to. So we're gonna try and do this without having to take it off. And you can see it, it's parked right here in front. It's a pretty accessible place, but we need to get the whole entire pipe out because we need to weld a plate on top of the blow-off valve so it's just deleted entirely.
Go over the corner light marker over here.
Forgot about that one.
Or the gap between the gainer door and the A-pillar.
That's how it comes.
Really?
Yes, and there's supposed to be a foam insert that actually fills it. Right here.
My uneducated.
So you can see there's actually a little bit of foam tape. There's just a foam lining that runs in there. Yeah, it's annoying. But yeah, I bought clear side markers, and the ones I got were apparently because it didn't fit and then just fell off. And I think we have it in the schedule for this year. It is getting a full refresh. I've been debating about changing the paint color for like a year now. Red.
Which red?
Like stock factory red.
That'd be pretty hot. Would you keep the bronze, or would you go?
No, that's McDonald's spec. I don't like McDonald's spec. Gold can kind of be okay, but bronze I don't like.
It's too like boxer motor-ish.
I don't know. That's a quite like black is cool. I love having a black car, but it's just so hard to upkeep. It looks great. Like when we were moving this morning, I was on the phone, I was looking at it, I was like, damn.
That looks super sick.
That looks super sick.
I think you
But like
touched
owning it sucks. And this car needs a full respray anyway. And I was like, dude, we pull the motor, drop the trans, you could spray the bay and get the whole thing done at the same time. Like, it's gonna cost the same. Not really, but like close enough where I would justify it.
You'd have to finalize all of your body parts, like exactly what you want.
SOS has to do the new skirts, and the rear bumper needs to get resprayed. The front bumper has to get sprayed. I want to do a different hood. I don't think there are any hoods out there that look good for this car other than the Redux one.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So I don't know. Do we keep it? Do we keep it black? It's our only black car, and it looks so good. We decided the blow-off valve was too tough to remove with the front bumper on, so we are now removing the front bumper. I almost licked you.
You should
Wish you would've. Don't do it here.
Do what?
Oh, I thought you were gonna pour a bunch of rocks on the floor.
No. I mean, I could. I'll go do it out there.
Yeah, so we're gonna order it. We already ordered an expansion tank, so that doesn't happen.
Did you order it?
Yeah, I did.
I'm proud of you.
Hell yeah. So I'm gonna start taking off this coupler, as this is pretty much the pipe we're pulling off. So we can take the blow-off valve off, put a plate on it, boys, and this car is gonna sound like this.
Long story short, blow-off valve. If you depress this, see that? That lets the roof pressure out as I pinch that O-ring. You can't see in here really, but there's a hole in here, and you can see the plunger move up. So I'm just gonna put something in there that's long enough, and then I found a flywheel bolt that'll thread in, and then this will force the little gate.
Sure that will work? The gate still won't open?
Well, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if I.
Oh, but we
Someone-
don't know if it's long enough.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put something in there like a little metal pail of some sort. I wish the hardware were long enough, but this is what we got. This isn't the final product, but just to prove the theory. Theory is proven.
Still ghetto.
How does that get it? We'll find something a little better than that.
I've been chasing the blow-off valve line that runs underneath the intake manifold, so we're just gonna be deleting it all the way to the back right here. Now, if you guys remember the saga from like earlier this year about us just drying and blowing off the coolant caps on the S14, I learned my lesson back then and I actually bought the right kind of vacuum caps. Cal, where did we put the vacuum caps in the S14? Remember how they kept like drying up and exploding?
Yeah.
I think they're in there.
No, you bought new ones.
Yes.
Completely new ones that are actually silicon.
Yes.
And not.
Yes. Donde está los silicon caps?
No, they're individual nips.
I'm sorry.
You bought like three individual.
I'm sorry.
Can you show me?
Can you repeat that again?
Oh, I'm actually gonna pass out if I keep doing that. I felt my.
I'll catch you. But I'm gonna take this line off and I'm gonna put a cap on it and that should be good.
Found a bolt that was long enough to depress the plunger. Loctite in it. Cool, great. Tighten this. So now we don't ruin this whole nice charge pipe. That's gonna go back in, and then if you look over here, we had to get rid of the vacuum line because it doesn't matter anymore for this specific application. So we traced it back to the back of the manifold, and yep, yeah, a little condom.
There it is.
Life size.
Oh.
So now I'm gonna put the charge pipe back on, and then we'll lift this old girl back up and do the drive shaft and axle. I'm really excited. I know I don't show that right now, but it's because Anthony's been sending it.
What? Because I've been. Ow! Dude.
I feel so much better.
Oh my, dude. You heard the wind up and a fucking hurt.
Dude, I'm ready to put this charge pipe back in. Damn, what a day. Gotta get this thing polished.
Oh.
I'm not used to running something this big.
Gotta spit on it, brother. How to make a Jay-Z ugly by Dylan Schmershel.
How to Make a Jay-Z Ugly by TJ Hunt. Body gaps.
Up.
Okay.
Ready, bud?
Yep, I'm
All
ready.
right, turn around real quick. So we were deciding as to which end of the drive shaft was forward or back. Clearly labeled A80, carbon fiber, drive shaft, diff side. Cool, great, that's on there. So we were like, oh, does the U-joint or the CV go front or back? So I don't know if you can see on the camera. Okay, the little
right there.
marred edge. And then there's like, it kind of creates like a shadow. Anyways, it's called a witness mark. And you look for those to see how things were mounted or, oh, it's hot. What kind of hardware to use, et cetera, et cetera. So this is the exact shape and outline as the U-joint, now our rear end. So now this is our front end, which is a CV. This is studded from the factory. Cool, that slips on great. Well, there's no room for hardware. So they provide hardware, so what we have to do is slam out this hardware and then utilize their hardware. We got all these parts secondhand from, do we tell them that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so we got them to Throttle and they totally effed our whatever and didn't give us all the hardware. So they found the hardware for the back plate and then we knocked these out, and so we used the new hardware that's there, but we're missing 2 of the 4 nuts. So I just spent like 30 minutes trying to find nuts. I found 1 nut, and then now we're still missing a nut. Just like Calvin. 1 nut Cal.
I can't believe you actually got it.
1 ball
Gotcha.
Cal.
We're going to transition to just doing the axles, and hopefully tomorrow morning we'll run to the hardware store and get washers that fit.
Yes,
So we
hardware
still have
fit.
other stuff to do. So video is gonna take 2 days to film,
Mostly in
but it's
balls.
okay. Who's counting? He's counting.
You are.
You can clearly count.
I was counting.
As you can see, you can't see very well. We didn't have the hardware we needed for the drive shaft, so I'm gonna go to Marshall's in the morning, which is our local great hardware store. I had Calvin sit up in the driver's seat. Hi Calvin, bye Calvin, have a great day, love you. So anyways, I had him sit on the brakes, and I broke all the output flange bolts, and then these actually came off super easy, which I'm really stoked about. The cotter pins did not come off easy, I hated it, but the actual nut itself did. Anyways, yeah, so axles are all unbolted. I pulled that one out. I just need to pull these like subframe brace pieces to drop them. And then tomorrow we'll get back to it. Hi, Calvin. And then we'll pull the axles, finish installing the drive shaft, and then install the axles, the new axles. And then this car should be good to go to make 1,000 horsepower.
So we'll see you tomorrow.
So we'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to have a go.
And tomorrow.
This is day 2. We're gonna finish up the installs today. Now we have the hardware needed, so we're gonna put this stuff back in and go for a test drive.
Do we want to?
Calvin was asking why I only put 1 bolt in and nothing else, and didn't anti-seize anything yet. I just want to make sure before we final bolted, Loctited, anti-seized everything, that it fit.
Okay, Calvin.
Don't. Hey, if you want to look at it that way, if you want to get all erotic about it, that's on you. But just don't tell me that you are. Enjoy the show.
Okay. All right. I
Enjoy the
respect.
show.
All right.
Yeah. Take it and put a little more on it.
I got you.
Give me a little bit. Just a little. Not a lot. Just a little bit. On the spline. There. Hey, that's a lot!
I didn't
That's
know.
a lot!
Dude, I don't
I said
know.
a little touch. You fucking rubbed it. My God, my boy. Damn.
Sorry.
You want it to get stuck in there? No. So you got to take care. Okay, my boy? I already told them if they wanted to get a little erotic with it, just don't make a comment about it. Just enjoy the show. Do you want it? Do you want that on your hand? No, you don't. So I'm taking the dub right here. Here, enter stooge number 3.
I think I'm probably better at that than you are.
Dylan, you know, here's a problem. I'm seeing a problem.
What's the problem?
How are you gonna tighten it?
You said what?
How are you gonna tighten it? It's gonna be fucking spinny boy, and there's no drive shaft.
You put 2 bolts, and then I put a pry bar on it.
His brain is bigger than yours. I love it.
TJ gets so excited when I lose.
No, Calvin just loves it when I get dunked on. So I love it when he gets dunked on.
That is true.
Get it. That was sick.
First try.
And I had to take a phone call, but the drive shaft is in. Yay! Yay!
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you were touching this.
Thank God. Damn, that axle note's
Nice rust,
That thing's loud, dude.
One of the things that our tuner asked us to do is just to make sure that the fuel system was cleaned before we go and try to make more power, because he says he's oftentimes I've seen that. That's just gonna keep on pouring.
Dude, there's a trash can and a drain system.
It's gonna. It will dissolve. It will. It's
Beep,
words.
boop, beep.
I'm already high from that. It will dissolve.
Hey, this place is pretty tight.
Oh,
Calvin, you getting up there already?
Fresh from the cow.
looks pretty clean to me, Dillion.
What about all those particulates in there? Yeah.
Ooh.
That's not. Is this clean? Is this clean right here?
No, let's get some BPC.
Hold on, I hope we have enough. There's one left.
That was sick, dude. Whoa!
TJ has some phone calls, so I buttoned the fuel system back up and cleaned it up. I'm covered in 91, which I hate. Anyways, look at this bucket, right? Which one? It looks like a tiger.
It does look like a tiger.
Was there anything in the base of this bucket?
I think
before?
so, because it was just sitting on that shelf over there. So
If that's from the fuel line or the tank,
I hope not.
his tuner's gonna be pissed. That's horrific.
I
Either way,
want to say yes. There was something.
either way, rawr, you know what I'm saying?
Things are just different now.
Oh, it's okay.
That was so sick!
Hell
dude!
yeah, dude!
What's that camera?
Dude, that was tight!
Yes.
That was tight!
Come on down and we'll rate your back pop farts.
I have a lot of cars that do that. It's only cool when you do it, you know? Like if someone else does it, that ain't cool.
You gotta take phone calls, you got people you gotta talk to, it's okay. Guess
I
what?
know, I never...
Check this out, check this out. Car's almost done. Don't worry about
So
it.
this is one of the biggest improvements in this year, and I think we'll see this. If you head over to TJ Hunt Clips, that channel, we really dive into this a lot more, or we're about to, but things this year are different. We are, at least me personally, trying to scale in different areas, and I want to be able to accomplish more driving events. I want to be able to accomplish more things just in the businesses that we've created, and getting really, really good help like Dylan is a big improvement to this year. It's just, I feel like in this video, it's been like me showing up for a little bit and then coming back in and out. I'm trying to be as present as possible, but there's just a lot of phone calls and meetings that I have to jump in and out of, at least in this time frame. But hopefully it's not like that forever. It won't be like that forever,
I
but
think you're doing great.
it's really awesome that I have Dylan to keep things moving, because Calvin's over there just touching his on the floor. Right, Calv? Yeah, where Dylan stays on track. Nah, but I'm super excited. This year, this is gonna be our year, boys.
It is.
It's gonna be our year.
What about a trifecta? Oh,
Don't,
okay.
he's always
All
too
right.
aggressive. Always too
I'm
aggressive.
sorry, it's part of my being.
Break
I am
my
just
hand,
that
why
way.
don't you? Right?
Oh, what's up, dude?
Hey, man, what's
hey,
going on?
dude,
Hey.
what's up?
Weird, huh? With 3 what? What's
West
that?
Coast.
Oh, no, 4.
West Coast
There's
player
4 now.
C, dog. What's good? Calvin's. I'm not gonna say that.
Don't say that.
I'll say it because no one will ever be able to find it because the way you spelt it. Calvin, all throughout high school, and I guess like end of middle school through high school, when we used to play Call of Duty and play zombies, Calvin's gamer tag on PSN was West Coast Player C. Ain't that right, cuz?
Damn.
That's right, good.
So you can call Calvin West Coast Player C in the comments down below.
Okay.
It's fine.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
All right, so everything is done underneath the car. Drive shaft is in. Axles are in. Fuel filter is cleaned. So then we put the exhaust back on, and then we're gonna take the car down, go for a little test drive. I just don't want to hear the way this turbo sounds. I probably won't go full throttle and go wide open throttle just because I don't know what's gonna happen to the map. The map should be able to scale without the blow-off valve, but still, I don't know enough to where I feel confident. But hopefully we can drive it, and let's hear some good noises until next week, until we dyno it for that big 1,000 horsepower. Let's see if we can hear any of the surge at idle. Can you give me a little bit? Yeah, you really don't hear.
A little less.
I heard it over here,
A little less.
behind the engine bay. Well, we're gonna have to go and drive it and see if we can hear it.
That was like 4, 5, 7.
Give me like a 5. There it is. 5 is it. Come over here.
Yeah, you hear it there. That's weird. How it's not like hey, it's just a larger turbo. On our S14, we have like a G25, and it's like has such a good turbo surge behind it. But we're gonna give this thing a little rip on the road and see how it sounds. this point, our Supra is ready for the dyno. We've done a lot of talking like off camera, and we think that maybe the reason why we're not getting that like turbo surge noise that we're looking for is because we're only running like minimum boost right now. We're on 91s, so we're making like 15 pounds of boost, which is like 500 horsepower, and we're on E85, we're pushing like 26 pounds of boost, which is like 750 wheel. It's like 800 to start of the crank. So maybe that's why we're not getting it. I don't know. I'm really curious to see your guys' comments down below because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of it. But we've been gone for the past 2 or 3 weeks. As I said in the beginning of this video, happy to be back. We're really going to be coming forward this year with, I think, new efforts, a new stride. I think what you guys can expect this year is just better coverage over everything. I think what the build plan that we have, the content plan that we have this year is going to be aggressive. It's going to be a tight ran ship. There's going to be start to finishes to every build, and it's going to be a lot easier for you guys to follow along. So I'm excited for that. I'm glad you guys have gotten used to having Dylan in the videos. As he destroys that Chick-fil-A
Bro,
sauce.
what are you?
No. Continue with what it was feeling good. I liked it. You said
Dylan, 1 to 10, you won't dip that sour strip in.
That's not even bad.
3, 2, 1,
4.
4.
Damn, I learned my lesson.
dude.
Please don't eat that. Actually, don't do it.
What?
Dylan.
Honestly,
Not bad, probably.
try it out.
Lock me in on one. Lock me in on. Is it not bad?
No, that's not bad.
Lock me in on one.
Yeah, Anthony.
Whoa, Tony.
Oh my
Tony.
gosh.
TJ is
There you go,
just.
dog.
Wow, I'm creating hectic.
Let her eat.
It's disgusting. He's almost throwing over him.
It's not that bad.
They just don't go together. It's two good things.
They don't go
Chick-fil-A
together.
sauce.
It's not that bad.
You just
Oh
accidentally.
no,
TJ.
that was the last one.
Expect a new shop video coming soon. We've been working in the background, and the new shop tour is coming soon. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out,
TJ is
and keep
lame.
moving forward. Hey. The new lights just got put in the shop. They're supposed to be super, super bright. It's always important for us to have bright lighting. First reaction of, oh, one of them. Those are small, puny boys. Those are really bright. Think it's gonna be enough lights though? Might have to add more. I don't know. So we're gonna do, we might need, oh, that's significantly brighter than the old ones. Wow. I mean, dude, looking at it, yeah. Phew. Okay, well, I will say this, my first reaction, yeah, individually it's super bright, but they're so much smaller. It's I guess we'll see how it looks as we add more.
The comparison's nice, and then like when you don't look at the open light, like.
I just feel like you have one there, and it'd be dope
Yeah, but-
to have another one like right there.
But remember, one's there, right? One's gonna be there. One's gonna be
You what?
there.
One over there, one right there.
You think so too?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might need
Instead of doing the sideways one, just doing like that. You're saying 2, 2, 2.
No, I'm saying we'll need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
3 in a row.
I mean, yeah, because look at the wall. You see how the shadow goes on the wall right there? I feel like
one more is immediately gonna.
yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but we're gonna need that. And then you see how it shadows on that wall?
Yeah.
We're gonna need more light over there. It's almost like we need 3, 3, 3, 3. Like we need to add like 4 or 5 more,
I can agree with that.
right?
Yeah, I think spatially, like it's super bright, but it's cast.
It's ungodly bright.
Its cast is like you're saying.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know if you guys can tell through the camera. Probably not. But man, it hurts my eye. It just looks like a bright. It's like a white light.
Is that a light?
Okay, well, should we continue with what we're doing and then add more? Do you know if these were like, because I told Greg about these like a day ago. He's like, all right, I don't know if you guys had them in stock or someone had them in stock or something.
They ordered them.
You might want to order more.
Yeah, I think it's pretty. It's already so much nicer than that side.
I know.
Even like put your hand out, like just more than that one.
Oh, it's
It's just it is a lot brighter. Yeah, I think so.